Before the age of 13, I wouldn't bother too much. Just use the ball and allow the game to play. Once they get past 13, slowly introduce some dynamics. And then as they get older into that senior level, yeah, players are going to probably need that little bit longer for hamstring stretches and injuries and so on and so forth. So you might want that little bit more time. Welcome back. Now, this is the last little bit of our How to Start a Session mini series. Warm-ups. Warm-ups are a really interesting kind of topic amongst many coaches in many sports. How do you run warm-ups? Do you just send players for laps? Do you lead it yourself, or do you have a player-led warm-up? Do you use the ball? Do you not? There's so many different avenues to look down. And arguably, there's some right and wrong answers, but each to their own, really. Now, for me, and this is me personally only, up to the age of 13, I wouldn't be doing a dynamic warm-up by no means. The way I warm up kids at that kind of age is something called ball mastery, which I will do a whole video on of how to run that and how it all links to warm-ups in another time. But it's just a way of moving the ball with your feet and manipulating to then open up your hips in different angles. So it is still technically a warm-up, but it's disguised. And that's more because at that young age, we don't have a lot of time. So if we then spend 10, 15, 20 minutes running a warm-up, we've only got 40, 30 minutes left to actually run a session, which isn't a lot of time. The other thing is, from probably about under 13s up, I'd start introducing your dynamics. Now, there's this really cool resource which has been out for a very long time called FIFA 11 Plus. It is bare basics when it comes to dynamic warm-ups, but it is a nice little starting point. I've got a coach, mate of mine, a colleague who does this really, really well, whereby each session he gives a different player an armband and there to run the dynamic warm-up. It allows a little bit of leadership qualities, which is really nice to see, and especially at that young age where they're slowly trying to come out of the shell in different ways. So little tricks like that, very handy to deliver it in. Now, sending players for laps. Yes and no. So it depends on your situation. Now, if you're looking at under 15s plus, and the idea is you're using that as a way for them to get their socialness out because they haven't seen each other, they come from different schools or whatever, they want to talk about the game on the weekend. Cool, a nice light jog for them to get their social chit chat out of the way. And again, that might be explicitly taught. Go, hi, light jog, get your chit chat out. It's not fitness. It is not fitness. You cannot do fitness at the start of a session without warming up. So do not add it as part of fitness. But a light jog, get the socialness out of the way. Or it could be, it's a cold night, the middle of winter, it's a bit cold. So before we get into warm up and moving properly in a dynamic manner, we want a bit more blood in the legs. So yeah, a nice light jog will help that.